Let's do Taurus. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, we will do a health, love, money, and career spread. I am a seer. I am claircognizant, clairvoyant. I'm an empath and somewhat of a medium, depending. I don't know when I'm open. I don't know. And so welcome to my channel. I have traveled, the world in order to expand my abilities, okay, that I've really worked on for about 20 years in terms of symbolism. So hoping to find my community. My community is, people that watch me, people to come for me for private readings, or people that really want to expand. They're growing, they're awakening, and they're leveling up, okay? So really it's about listening to see what the message and what Spirit wants to give. All right, so we will do health first. I'm really starting to expand my health symbolism. So any type of feedback would be great for me. That way I understand, the symbolism better and help guide that. There are a few people, the clients of mine that have had issues with health. And so, all right, and we do love. I'll show you the cards in a bit, and then money. And then career. Bottom of the deck is 7 of coins. So anything that you've been working on, anything that you've been investing in, okay, you will not have to wait any longer. So I'm having trouble speaking. So, and trouble gathering my thoughts. So maybe some sort of organizational chart would help you, or some sort of plan, okay? Whatever it is, whether it be for business or whatever idea that you have. So no more waiting, and everything that you have planted will be coming to harvest, right? So you will be reaping, harvesting your rewards, okay? It looks like there's been also investments, and you're no longer going to have to wait for them. They're coming in, all right? Super, super solid. So in terms of health, I'm thinking maybe somebody might be pregnant or having possibly fertility issues, okay? Or somebody, artificial insemination, IV. I don't know what they are called. Maybe I need to work on my medical terminology. But in vitro, okay, is sort of what I'm sensing, or some sort of like hormonal treatment in order to get pregnant. This is also surrogacy that I'm seeing, but definitely pregnancy. This can also be like bowel movements, constipation of some sort. This can also be tumors, okay, that you are getting checked in and that they've found. And I think that based on your intuition and based on whatever it is that you've been feeling, then that's, then you're getting checked on that, okay? So be mindful if you're feeling something odd or weird. My recommendation is you go get that checked. If that's not the case, maybe something in your breast, and so maybe fibroids, or maybe some sort of like go get your breast checked as well, okay? So that's what I'm seeing. I think that it's going to come to light, whatever it is that you are sensing. I think that you're sensing some sort of like pain, or like needles, right? Like a feeling of like stinging, or like pressuring, or some sort of like needle, like sharp objects in your areas, whatever areas you think are affected. So don't disregard that and go to the doctor, okay? I do feel like there's going to be some sort of like maybe little tumors, or little like fibroids, or masses, possibly either like in your neck or the core of your body right here, all right? That I think you're going to have to get looked at. I think you've had it for a while, so make sure that you look into that. Like lymph nodes as well is what I'm sensing. I think that you're going to be okay, and I think you're going to be very much supportive. I think this is also possibly water retention. This can also be like like maladies having to do with drinking, so some sort of cirrhosis as well, or you know, water retention or gout. I don't know if that has anything to do with anything, but that's sort of coming in. So make sure that you look into that, okay? I think that, you know, getting it, you know, timely will be very beneficial to you, okay? So that's health. Please let me know if that is accurate and if I, you know, if I was accurate in it, okay? And then moving on to love. So I think there's a death to something you might be dealing with, the Scorpio. This is for Taurus, if I forgot to mention if that's the case. And so I think you might be dealing with the Scorpio. This might also be dealing with a whole like regeneration of like self and you know, like spiritually, or coming into self. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time today. I don't know. So this is, maybe you're having a hard time. So maybe you're having some hard time with something that ended, that you had a lot of love and connection to. And I think that this is complete transformation of this ending of a cycle that you had a lot of love for, that you no longer have love for. This was a partnership that you were committed in, and it's going through a huge transformation and or possibly a huge ending, okay? And I think that you've cried a lot, and I think that this was a huge lesson for you, okay? Yeah. I think there might have been some karma as well. I think that this relationship was not collaborative, and I think that it cost you a lot of money. You were not in your power, okay? This could have also been a third-party situation in terms of a family. Maybe this person did not leave their spouse, or that was the deal, but eventually they didn't, whoever their spouse is, and you were very much in a lower vibration, okay? So, and I think that you sort of let yourself go, okay, or not taking care of yourself. So make sure that you focus on self in order to move away from this. I think that there was some ghosting as well, having to do with this relationship, and it just really depleted you financially, emotionally, and very much spiritually and in passion. So time to put in the work and effort to yourself and looking beautiful as you are, okay? And getting out of this like lower vibration that this relationship left you in. I think it depleted you tremendously. And I think that, you know, that once you invest in self, I think you probably also wanted like a child that maybe you didn't get, or maybe there was issues having to do with maybe getting pregnant. But this is about coming back to self after this relationship didn't work out, and really getting out of this like Five of Pentacles energy, out of feeling depleted emotionally or financially, and really stabilizing yourself in terms of health, in terms of mind, body, and spirit, okay? Very, very interesting. Okay, moving right along to money. I think there's an ending of a cycle in which maybe people took care of you, or some legality issues, okay, that's coming into some conclusion. I think that there was some karma that played out here, and some injustice that you had to deal with. Maybe there was some ego also, or lack of courage that you were involved with, or possibly Leo, or have Leo in your charts. But this is definitely something karmically that played out. And I think that, you know, there's going to be a new opportunity with this Nine of Wands. I think there's also like lots of energy that was in and out, and so that didn't help stabilize the money, or it also came into like an ending or a conclusion of a very you know, unjust cycle, okay, that you're moving forward passionately with this new venture and with self. Yeah, moving forward into some sort of venture or some sort of new opportunity that's really going to balance you out and really going to bring in lots of prosperity for you after like a huge struggle having to do with money. I think you've lost a lot of money. I think maybe there was a lot of money loss as well with like travel, or a plane, if you invested in like a plane, or like a car, okay, or some sort of like transportation issues, or possibly stocks and bonds that had to do with like transportation or logistics, or like logistics, or, you know, logistics and transportation, okay. This can also be lacking a car, and you will be getting a car. Very interesting. And then career. In career, I think that there wasn't a new beginning, and you had to build your boundaries up, okay? I think that there was a lot of competition, and I think that there was a lot of people attacking you, but I think that you're looking into the future, and I think that you were very successful. I think you turned your back on these people in terms of your career, business, or venture, or whatever it is. And I think that You walked away from something, or someone walked away from you in terms of a career. And I think that this was very depressive for you, I think. I think it was very unfulfilling. I think this career was very unfulfilling, but I do think that there might be another opportunity that's going to be coming in your way from something that didn't turn out. So possibly like a past person or somebody that walked away, or an opportunity that walked away, in which you will be coming back and with like a huge endeavor, or like a second chance in terms of like career or money, okay, to make this right. There was something that was an injustice. So hope this helped, Taurus. Would love for you to help me expand my channel. If you have not subscribed yet, I'm trying to reach 1,000. And for those of you who helped me by subscribing and reach my 600, thank you so much. Namaste, love and light.